Hello and welcome to another episode of Live Feed with your host, Richard Santiago. Live Feed is brought to you by theBULLYexposed.com, a 501c3 nonprofit organization dedicated to helping survivors of bullying, so let them help you. Also brought to you by Traveling Tech Teacher. For all your digital resources, check out travelingtechteacher.com. All right, guys, I got together with Tully and Martin. Thank you for joining us. And we decided we were just going to do an episode on Klingon. If you don't know what Klingon is, I believe it's the name of a character, a set of characters, a race, I should say, a race of people from Star Trek. If you're a fan of the Star Trek, I wouldn't call myself a crazy fanatic of Star Trek, but I do like to watch the shows once in a while. So Klingon is a language that you can actually learn. As some of you may know, I am moving to Italy in the next couple of days. And I've been studying a lot on Duolingo, brushing up on my Spanish and learning the Italian language. So I was looking around on there. Tully, thanks for joining us. I was looking around on there, and I was seeing that they have all the different languages that they have on Duolingo. And one language that I found was Klingon. And I said, okay, I got to do something on this show about Klingon. So today we're going to go through a few lessons on Klingon with our good follower Tully. And again, I want to thank Martin for joining us. Okay, but first, before I do that, guys, I got to give the shout out. So I want to remind you guys that on the 19th of this month at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, it's just a couple of days away, guys, we're going to have Versa. Now, some of you may not know what a Versa is. Versa is when two different singers get together, or rappers get together and just sing their favorite songs, and one tries to beat the other. Well, we're having one to benefit theBULLYexposed.com, okay? And it is between Christina Wells from America's Got Talent and Vince Powell from American Idol. So you don't want to miss that. How you get to watch it is you go right away, and you should start following both these people. You go to Sing Christina _ on Instagram, and you start to follow her. That's the way to start. And then on that date, you'll be notified when she starts her live, because it's all going to be on her live. I'm going to be a guest host on it. So please come and join us. And let me show you guys the other. So this is the other promo that we have to promote this event. So please join us. All the funds that we get from this are going to go directly to theBULLYexposed.com. 100% of it. These two amazing artists, are not taking a cent from any of the money. So let's break some records here, okay? Let's break some records. Let's break some records of the biggest online virtual benefit that makes the most money. That's the best thing to do. What does the Bully Exposed plan to do with this money? Create more films, bring awareness, try to reach out to lawmakers to change laws and to strengthen laws about bullying. That's what they're going to do with the money. So let's help them out. All right. Real quickly, also, I want to let you guys know, please subscribe to theBULLYexposed.com at nonfiction filmmaker, non-fiction filmmaker. Make sure it has that dash, guys, on Instagram. When we reach 1,000 subscribers, then we start to get paid, or they start to get paid in the revenue that comes in from the advertising. So all they have to do is reach 1,000 subscribers. So please subscribe to us there. Also, you can help without spending any money. You can help the Bully Exposed without donating any money, without spending any money. One thing you can do, share their posts, like their posts, tag a friend, comment something nice. You could also post a pic. For instance, Tully gave me a pic of a banner that he's got from the Bully Exposed that says stop bullying. That's going to go up pretty soon, as we get the chance. And you can give them a shout out. And one way that you can give us a shout out, we'll shout out to you as well. Let me tell you what that way is, guys. So what you can do is search through our page, okay? Find your favorite post, okay? Let's pick this one because people seem to like that one. You find your favorite post. You then make a screenshot of it. Be sure that when you create the screenshot that you crop it properly, all right, by bringing these sections in. So you crop it properly, then you paste that on your feed. Be sure to tag us. When you tag us, we'll mention you on the next show. Just like we're going to mention our good friends Voice What Is Right. They did 3 so far. 3 of our posts they have posted on their feed. So be sure to do that. All right. So enough of that, right? Let's get back to learning some Klingon. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. No. Yeah, we're going to get started. I'm sorry. Let's see. So I wanted to, for some of you that don't know what the Klingon is, and you're like, I'm totally lost, Richard, with what you're saying. Help me understand. Okay. Here is a guy. I'm going to play a video for you of a guy who did a Klingon rap. He did 400 words. He rapped 400 words in 1 minute. Check it out. He's really into this Klingon, because to be able to rap it too, that's crazy. Peaceful, relax. Thank you for joining the show. Wow. So there you go. 400 words, and he kept going. 400 words in 1 minute, Klingon words. I couldn't even say English words that quickly. So I don't know where this guy, this guy has a lot of time, that's for sure, on his hands. So let me put the volume up real nice and high on my computer, and we're going to start with sounds. We're on Duolingo. If you want to join us, we are on Duolingo. You can join us whether you're live with us or you're in the recorded version. You can join us. There's no reason you can't. So we're on Duolingo, and then when you look in the section where it says language, and go all the way down, scroll all the way down to Klingon, and there you'll find it. So I did one lesson by myself. It was the vowels. That's the first thing you're going to learn is the vowels. And now we're ready to go on to the next one. Oh, okay. Let me see, right? Yes. Tully wants me to show the Klingon. He sent me some information on Klingon. Let's see here. Let me get it up here. Give me a second, guys. There we go. All right. So here's what he sent us. He sent us Klingon proverbs. You want to go over these first before we start, Tully? Let's do that. All right. So we are Klingon. I don't know how to pronounce this. Thurganan Ha. Klingons are born, live as warriors, then die. Brokafuput, Suiput, Halt, Hank. I don't. Let me keep going. And you guys will never know. Yeah, I could be telling you, I just hit that right on the mark. Perfect. No accent or anything. And you guys won't know unless there's some of you that really know the Klingon out there. Klingons were born to fight and conquer. So let's see. Survem in Chardme Brohem. Do you know if I'm pronouncing these right, Tully? Or it's like somebody somewhere is going, oh my God, he is butchering the language. when threatened, fight. Okay, babushka di young short. We fight to enrich the spirit. Quad hemen hamas. I don't know, but that's what he sent me. Thanks, Tully, for sending me that. So let's do this. Let's get into this. So chai means is the Klingon letter for CH. Okay. So CH. Got it right. I mean, am I gonna get that wrong? Really? Jai. Okay, so there's chai and then jai, and that is the J sound. I'm gonna move real quickly through this, guys, so follow me, because it'll get boring real quick, right? If I don't. Okay, so yai, yacht, yai, at, yai is Y and Y. Oh, Y, Y. So Y, where's the Y? Oh, Y, yeah. Y and Y. So I got that right. Y. So it's way. So the WAY is Y, which is the W. So yai. And you should join along with me so you could see what we're doing. I'm doing the second part of the exercise. The Klingon letter for CH and Y. So let's see. It's chai. At. No, that's not it. That's wrong. Chai. Jai. Chai. Yai. Okay, let's see. Nope, I got that wrong. Chai. At. Oh, I was right. It is that letter. That's interesting. The letter I put in, I didn't think was right. Are you playing right along too, Tully? Let's see. Again, duolingo.com. Scroll all the way down to the bottom in the language section. Go to Klingon. And you can join us. Klingon letter for Y, A, Y. So it's Y. Y is way. At. Yai. Yep, got it right. All right, moving along. The Klingon letters for CH, at, Y. Chai, right? Is chai? Yeah, chai, at, chai, at, yai. Yep, got it right. Let's see. Whoops, I think we lost our audience viewers. Yeah. The only ones that are sticking around to this are definitely, I don't know what they call them, the track heads. I don't know what they call them. Those are the only ones. Everyone else is going to tune out, and that's fine, because if I entertain 2-3 people, that's fine by me, because then they learn about what we're doing and what we're all about, and then they'll come in and tune in to when we talk about bullying and when we do our workshops like that. So I'm cool with this. I'm all right with this. So if you into something that only a few people are into, I know that we used to have a follower about a year ago that was into cosplay, and we would always talk about that, and we would kind of lose our audience, but it was for that person. I don't mind working in individual things. All right, so we're going to keep going with sound. By the way, we are in sound. For those of you that do want to join us, for all you nerds, for all you Trek nerds, we are in sound right now. We're in the second level of sound. So Ra. Rai. So Rai is the letter R in the Klingon language. Dai, at, yai. Okay, so let's see. What is that? Dai is D. Okay, D, A, At is A, and yai is Y. So I think we're doing day. I could be wrong. That spells out day, D-A-Y. That spells out day. So let's see. Let me send something out to Princess. Hold on one second. Let me send something out to Young Blue. Let me send something out to Pico. And let me get something to SK. Maybe they're into this too. They might like it. Okay, so this one now is Kai. At. And Yai. Which it says Kai is the middle finger. Maybe they want us to do something kind of dealing with the middle finger. Okay, so Kai is U. I mean Q, excuse me, not U, Q. At is A, and Yai is Y. So now we got Q-A-Y, which they said means middle finger. Shy, shy. Chai, shy. So chai, shy. Yep. Damn, I am Curie. Oh, I got that wrong. Okay, got it. We'll come back. Kai, what is that? Oh, I'm getting them wrong now. Kiai. It's getting a little more difficult for me, guys. Die. It's got to be this one. Oh no, die. Is that a T? It's hard to hear. These headphones are really good. And right now I'm just using them for the mic because I don't have a guest. But when I have a guest, I use both the mic. And it's really hard to see. So die. So I was right. I got to stop second guessing myself. Curie. Nope. Oh, man. Curie. All right. Kai. Oh, man. Doing real bad, guys. Die. Maybe if I take off one ear. Die. Yeah. Shui. Oops. Shui. Okay. Move along. Kai. Oh. Shui. Oh man, I am Kai. Shui. Alright, here I go. Now I'm starting to get it, guys. Alright, so we finished the second, or I think the third. Let's see. Yeah, that was the third in sound, guys. In the beginning. Duolingo.com, guys. Come join us. Nyai-ut. So let's see. Nyai-ut. Is there ut? Rai. Rai. What are you doing? What are you thinking? Is it interesting, Tully, or are we nuts? Let's see. I'm not gonna give I'm not gonna give away my shot. Would you rather hear that instead of this? I'm not throwing away my shot. Yo, I'm not throwing away my shot. Yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm gonna get a scholarship to King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but dang, amazing, astonished. The problem is I got a lot of brains with no polish. I gotta holler to be heard with every word. I drop knowledge. I'm the diamond in the rough. Shiny piece of code, trying to reach my goal. My power of speech is unimpeachable. Only 19 and my mind is older. These New York City streets get colder. I showed that every burden, every disadvantage I've learned to manage. I don't have a gun to vantage. I run these streets famished. The into a flame. But it's getting dark, so let me spell out my name. I am the ALEXANDER. We are meant to be a colony that runs independently. Meanwhile, Britain keeps shitting on us endlessly. Essentially, guys, essentially, they tax us relentlessly. Then King George turned around and run the spending spree. He ain't never going to set his descendants free, so there will be a revolution in this century. Enter me, he says in parentheses. Don't be shocked if your history books mentions me. I will lay down my life if it sets us free. Eventually, you'll see my ascendancy, and I'm not throwing away my shot. There you go. Let's see. Let's keep going on. Now I gotta do that in Klingon. You think I could do that in Klingon? Let's see. Let's see something real quick. Let's get off this real quick. 1 second. Let's see if there's a Klingon translator. You think I could find a Klingon translator, guys? Klingon translator. Let's see. I found something. I don't know if it's an actual translator or a book. We can. Oh yeah, look at that. No joke. We found a Klingon. All right, let's do this. I am not throwing away my shot. It's translating. All right. Is there a way to play this now? Ah, that sucks. I wish that it had something you can click in it and it plays it for you, because I can try and translate it, but I don't know if I'm saying things right. Bachwi Wodja. Let me put this up. Let's see. Bach. So you guys can. I'm not very good at pronouncing words that, that are foreign. So that's why I'll send it to you guys, and maybe you guys. Botch web. What? Oops, that's not supposed to be web. Sorry, guys. Auto trans thing there, whatever it's called. Autocorrect. That's what it's supposed to say right there. Sorry, guys. So botch with one jit. I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. That's crazy. Let's see something. Let's mess around here. We're gonna fuck around here a little bit, guys. All right. So what I typed in, I didn't want to share it with you yet until it translated it. Come on, translate. Okay. We're hot toy. With head toy with Dale Gunch Haja Wing Pong. Welcome to live feed with your host Richard Santiago. That's what I just said in Klingon. Well, I'm sure I butchered it heavily, and I wish that I had like 1,000 followers, because I would love to hear those go, oh my God, you're ruining the language, stop Richard, because you know that there would be those out there, or even I can put this on YouTube, put in the headline, learn Klingon, and it's probably going to get a lot of people reaching for it because it's Klingon. And I know there's going to be somebody that typed in, stop fucking up our language. I could see that happening. Healing and growing, thank you for joining the show. Where are you from? We're talking about learning Klingon right now, but we're going to talk about whatever you guys want to do. So whether you're watching this live or in the recorded version, and you have a question about bullying, just hit that question mark or put it in the comments and we'll answer your question. We're just kind of taking a break from bullying and we're on Duolingo right now. We're learning Klingon. So if you're a fan of Star Trek, let's learn some Klingon together. So hi. Hi is, I believe, the H. The H, the sound of the H letter. Nai is the N letter. Yeah, we're losing we're losing people, and that's all right, because I got my good friend Tully here, and we're just messing around, having a good time online. If you find this interesting, great. If you don't, give us a subject to talk about. That's the one thing. If you don't like what we're talking about right now and you think it's ridiculous and that we should have never chose this as a subject, write in the comments what subjects we should talk about. This is your show. Yes, that is difficult to master, but it's quite informative. Yeah. And the thing about what I just translated, welcome to Live Feed with your host, Richard Santiago. As far as I'm concerned, I'm going to say most languages do not change proper nouns. For instance, if I was ever to take this show and put it in Italy, we're never going to change welcome to Live Feed with your host, Richard Santiago. That's never going to change. It will always be Benvenuto a Live Feed with your host, Richard Santiago. That's the way you would say it in Italian, I believe. I'm just learning Italian, but I know in Spanish I could tell you that you don't change proper nouns. So it would be Benvenuto a Live Feed with your host, Richard Santiago, because that's the proper name of the show. So this would actually be, let me see what welcome to is. Let's just do welcome to, and we'll do an intro. I wish that this thing had something where I can click on it and it tells me how to pronounce it. So Yerel is welcome to, Yerel. So let's see. Let's do this right. You want to do this right? Everybody, someone taught me if you're ever going to do something, do it right. So here we go. Yerel, Yerel, Yerel Live Feed with your host, Richard Santiago. There you go, for all you Klingon peeps out there. That's, I don't know. I'm bored, okay? I'm bored, so. Vor. Yep. It's really funny that this language, I'm kind of, for the most part, getting it. Scientific Sand Dip, thank you for joining the show. Where are you from? If you're joining us, we're just on Duolingo, learning some Klingon. But if you have a question about bullying, by all means, hit that question mark and ask your question, and we'll stop what we're doing and answer your question. If not, we're going to keep on learning Klingon. Write this in Klingon. Oh my God. How am I supposed to write something in Klingon? The Klingon letter, write this. What am I supposed to write? The Klingon letter, Naji. No, I'm confused. Let me just put something so I can kind of get an idea what they're asking. Nayat. Okay, so he wants me to translate Nayat. Nayat. Okay. You need a universal translator. Yeah, you're right. From Star Trek, you mean? Yeah. So that whatever I say translates into the language the person understands. Yeah. Can you it's really funny. Let's get serious for a minute. It's really funny how you watch TV and you're like, like I can remember when I was young watching Dick Tracy. People, too bad I don't have my iWatch with me. But Dick Tracy would call in, hey, call in his, to whoever from his phone, and we thought that was cool, futuristic, and now we can actually do it, right? Pretty soon we're going to be able to see have video chats on the phone too. So now we can do it. And it's really funny that you mentioned Universal Translator. Someday we are going to have a Universal translator like that someday, because we basically have it now. You can go to Google Translate and you can click on conversation and you can speak. Hi, my name is Richard, and it will stop. It will translate that to the person, and then it will give another beep for the person to respond, and then I've literally had conversations with friends in Japan using Google Translate. Honestly, it's like they say what they gotta say. After they say it, click. They sometimes you have to click it. SK's in the house. SK, what's going on? Long time, brother. Are you a fan of Klingon? Are you a fan of, well, not Klingon, that sounds stupid. Are you a fan of Klingon? No, are you a fan of Star Trek? Because that's what we're doing today. We're just fooling around, taking a break from bullying, guys, if you're just joining us. And we're talking Klingon. And so I'm on Duolingo for anyone that wants to join me. I'm on Duolingo, going through the courses on Duolingo. So I got to write the H. Now, H. Okay, so H. Yep. I need one for work. You need a dual translator for work? Why is that? Is it because bullies speak a dumb language that it's hard to understand? I don't know. Say the Klingon words, whatever this is. So it's na at Nayat Yai. Nayat Yai. So let's see. SK is in the house. Yep. SK is in the house. And SK, smash that question mark whether you're watching this live or recorded version for SK, because he started the Q&A. SK started the Q&A. Okay. I DM'd you yesterday and told you what happened. So you'll have to read it when you have a chance. Copy that. I will do that. I am so sorry. I've been really busy. We're about to leave. If you guys want an update of our situation, I said this earlier on the show, but I'll say it again. Our visas are on their way. The minute our visas get here, we are going to start heading to Italy. So I'm not going to do a show again. I'm going to repeat this again, guys. I'm not going to do a show in a crowded airport, or even if it's an empty airport, I'm not going to do a show. Their Wi-Fi is horrible. And it's going to just be a waste of time. You're probably not going to be able to hear me. I'm going to get dropped. Just like yesterday, I'm so upset. And I'll make up that show tomorrow. I'm so upset. I did 101. I did 101 dad jokes yesterday. And just at the end, with Pico and his girlfriend, and just at the end, it crashed. So all that's lost. So I got to do it again so it's archived. So I'm going to do that again real soon. I hope you guys join me, because I would love to hear your dad jokes. So I'm not going to do a show in the airport. That's not going to be cool. I want to keep, I know the show is not professional, guys, right? We don't have 3 cameras. I mean, if I was doing this in the studio, I would have 3 cameras, maybe 4. We'd be really doing it right, So I know this isn't a high production thing, but I don't want to lower it already by doing live feed shows in the airport, So there won't be any shows while we're traveling. But the minute we figure out where we're going to be, and I know I got strong enough, we'll definitely do it. Also want to tell you guys that funny thing. You want to laugh? You want a good laugh? Okay. Our dogs are in Italy. Okay. They connected with us yesterday, the movers, and they said, "Hey, your furniture's here. When can we move it in?" It's like, great. We're still in Guam, by the way, and everything that we own is in Italy. Made it to Italy before us. Isn't that the saddest thing you've ever heard? So let's see. Have you tried to do the show around Hamilton? Maybe I'll do that. That's a good idea. A show around Hamilton. That's a good idea. The problem with that is we won't be able to play any music, because the minute I upload it to wherever, it's just gonna get copy striked. So that's why I really haven't done a show around that. So we can do a show around that. I just cannot play. I will not play any of the songs from Hamilton. That way we don't get copy strike. Because what happens if we put up stuff that copy strikes us. When we get to 1,000 followers and we're making revenue, what would be donations for us, we're making revenue off the commercials, those episodes would not make revenue, because we're using other people's material to make money for us, and you can't do that. If someone turned around and took my film, the bully, one of my films, let's say Dear Bully, and used it to make money, I have the right to claim that money. So that's why when you put other people's material up, you get a copy strike. But the sad part is there's a law that you're allowed to use a certain bit of it if it's for the purpose of journalism, and that's basically what we're doing when we react to a video. We're basically journalists, and for some reason, I don't know why, they keep copy striking stuff that we do. So what I do is, if I use any material from someone and Facebook says you're being copyright, you're not going to make any money off this video, what I do is, it's a good thing. YouTube gives us the option to just delete that part, and so I just put delete that part, but that would be very hard to do if it comes to listen to this and then react off of what we heard. So it's going to have to be a time when I write down, maybe when I get quarantined for those 2 weeks, maybe I'll write down a lot of it, I'll rap it out, and then we can talk about what that means. Let's see. Tully also says, who were the bullies in Hamilton, do you think? Well, for one, it's King George. If you want to talk about that now, sure, let's talk about it. King George, you can say, was a bully in that. And I think that would be it. That would be it. There was no one else. There was no one else was a bully. How are the Yankees doing, SK, by the way? SK says Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton are back too. Oh, wow. I thought he was out for the rest of the year. Oh, here we go. That's funny. I'm thinking this. Yankee wins 8 straight. See, that's what I'm saying. Last week you and I were crying, right? We had tears going on. We were ready to jump off the roof, you and I, right? SK, because they kept losing, and now it's 8 straight. That's why I never fear the Yankees. They'll find a way to come back. That's for sure. Yeah, back to Tully's question. Excuse me. And everybody, please smash that heart for SK for starting the Q&A. Yeah, I would say King George was the only bully. And Tully or SK, maybe you guys know this, or so maybe someone else out there knows. Put the comments in the section. So right now in England is Queen Elizabeth, right? Am I correct? Queen Elizabeth. And her father was the father that was featured in The King's Speech, which was an amazing movie. I watched that movie like 1,000 times, not to enjoy it, 1,000 times to just tear it apart for the film, for theory of it. I tore that movie apart because I loved the cinematography, I loved the way it was cut. Great movie. Queen Elizabeth. No, I don't think Queen Elizabeth died. Let's look that up. That's why I love having my phone here with me. I mean my computer. Queen Elizabeth. The only problem is I'm not a fast typer. That's my only problem. Queen Elizabeth II. She was born April 21st, 1926. She's 94 years old. She was born in Mayfair, London. Her father, is King George the Sixth. So her great, I don't know how many greats it goes by, was King George, the one that we just claimed as the bully in Hamilton. Let's see. Oh no, I haven't seen it yet. No spoilers, please. What haven't you seen? The I'm sorry, I forgot the movies I talked about. What haven't you seen? Hamilton? I'm sure you've seen Hamilton. With your daughter being such a big fan, I'm sure you've seen that. Or King's Speech. King's Speech is a very old movie. Let me see when that movie came out. King's Speech. For those of you that don't know what King's Speech is, real quickly, King George, I don't know which George it is, but Queen Elizabeth's father had a speech, stuttered. King George the Fourth. Okay, yeah, played her father. King George the Sixth. Excuse me. King George the Sixth had a stutter, and this guy helped him with it. So let's see. And this is just a great movie. Yeah, so her father was the one that had the speech impediment. Right. So it was a great. I don't know how many greats we go by. Oh, wait a minute. Or is it King? If anyone's wondering, Queen Elizabeth I died in 1558. For those of you that cares. Yeah, you haven't seen King's Speech. You got to see that right away. Okay, I won't. No spoilers for you. What other movies do you recommend to see? Ooh. Right, I've been so out of touch with doing this show that I really haven't seen any good movies that like King's Speech that past the that will go on forever as great films. But what I usually do, here's a good thing to do. If you want to know good films to watch, usually, not all the time, look up what films, look up an era, look up a year, maybe look up 2019 and look what films won the Academy Awards and go see those. Those are usually pretty much good films. Sometimes they're not, because unfortunately the Academy will pick films because, I should say not pick films because they star women, or they star women of color, or they star people. The star is a male, a person of color, so they'll pick some other movie. But that's what I usually do. If I'm looking for a film to watch, I'll usually try and see what awards were won and stuff like that, and then I'll check out those movies. But right now, I don't recommend anything right now because I have not seen anything, so I don't know. I couldn't even tell you. I've been, so out of touch with the outside world, and as in terms of film, what films are out there, because of Corona. And because I'm doing the show, and you got to understand, when I do the show, I create art, like the art that's on the screen right now, and that takes me time, and I research what I should talk about, and that takes me time as well. And I do it, some shows I do twice a day. Today I didn't do a show twice a day. Yesterday I did. So it takes a lot of work, so I can't sit down and really watch a movie. Look up Terry the Smoker. I saw it on TV today. It's weird. Terry the Smoker. All right, let's look that up. Tell us what kind of film it is. Is it an Australian film? Is it a UK film? Is it an American film? That's Terry the Smoker. All right, let's see what we get. Not a lot, that's for sure. That's funny. I got Terry, Terrie, the Smoker. So let me look at that because it corrected. Oh, is it about this woman that died of? No, maybe she's not dead. No, she did die in 2013 from cancer. Is that who it's about? Because that's all that I get when I put that in. It's like an independent film. Okay, yeah. It's probably not so famous that when I put in the name, it nothing comes up. So let me see. Terry the Smoker, the indie film. Let's try that. Let's see. SK says it's not a commercial. I'm sorry. I think I'm tapping on the wrong ones. Yeah, that's right. He says, yeah, that's right. What did you mean it's not a commercial, SK? I like a lot of independent films. I like independent films too, because that's what my films are. So, oh, by the way, have you seen our film yet, dear Bully Tully? How about you, SK? I think I sent you the link. Can you say hello to my son Liam? Sure. Hi, Liam. How you doing? You want me to say it in Klingon? Let me see here. Yeah, that's right. We're doing some nerdy stuff today. Okay. Ninquai. Ninquaium. And again, I know there's a nerd out there going, this guy keeps butchering the Klingon language. Tell him to stop. Look up Terry the Smoker commercial. Okay. Thank you, SK. Let's see. Terry with a Y, right? Because it keeps bringing me to Terry IE. Terry the Smoker commercial. Oh, I've probably seen this video before because I recognized the lady when I pulled up. It keeps telling me TERRIE, by the way, guys. Okay, here it is. Terry the Smoker. Yeah, I've seen this video before. Yeah, where she's talking, she's like, I hate when this happens. It says click on the video, it has a picture of the video, and then you click on it, and it doesn't take you to the video. You know what? Let me look up Vimeo. Let me look up Vimeo.com, see if we can find it. And I want to tell you guys to get your Vimeo.com accounts. Okay, guys? Vimeo is a supporter of theBULLYexposed.com. Check them out, Vimeo.com. And thank you, Vimeo, for being a supporter. We don't have a lot of supporters, unfortunately. I don't know why. I don't know why. Maybe because people don't want to support groups like ours. Let's see. Terry the Smoker commercial. There we go. See, you find everything on Vimeo. Terry the Smoker. Let's see.
We all love to have nice and fast word.
Nope, not you. Thank you. Now I can't play this whole thing. You know what? I'm gonna just turn off the volume. I don't want to get copy strike, guys. So I'll play a bit, but not a lot. Wow. 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 She was so. They showed a picture of her when she was young. She's beautiful. Let's see what else we got. Terry. Yep. Lehman loves your show. Awesome. Awesome. Tell him to watch us every day. Watch us every day, please. We need your support. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna front like like I got a lot of followers. No, we need all the followers we can get. So please tell Liam to watch our show every day. Yeah, that's sad. What else do you guys want to talk about? That's sad. Should I keep on? You guys let me know. Should I keep on with the Duolingo and learning learning Klingon or what? So I just finished another exercise, by the way, for those of you that are following. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, so I just finished another one, sound. So we go through one more, we'll get a crown. So it's like Duolingo, you have a bunch of little lessons in there. When you finish that lesson, you get a crown. If some of you are wondering, I'm up to 102 crowns. And I've been learning. At first I started learning German because we thought we were moving to Germany. because they have a big American base in Germany. And let me see, I'm just trying to think of the name. Let me see if I can think of the name. Biggest base. All right, so let's see. And I believe it's the biggest base in the world. Kaiserslautern? No, that's not it. Kaiserslautern? Let me see. Maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong. It says here it's an army base. Let me see how to. I don't know. Now my speech isn't working. Kaiserslautern. No, I don't think that's it. I think that's a bigger one. But anyway, there's a Ramstein. There it is. So Ramstein is like the biggest base that's not in the United States. All right. So, and Tully says, bless you. Same to you, my friend. And we thought we were going to move there because a lot of our friends were moving there. So we were like, uh-oh, looks like we're gonna be moving there. So I started learning German. Then I wanted to move to Thailand. I mean, excuse me, not Thailand, Japan. So I started learning Japanese and German. Then when we found out we were moving to Italy, I hit the books right away with Germany. I mean, with Italy, I hit the books with Italian, and then I started hitting the books with Spanish too, because I know there's no way I'm going to be able to speak Italian very quickly. So what I thought I would do was learn Italian and brush up on my Spanish at the same time. So right now, I'm learning Italian and brushing up on my Spanish at the same time. Let's see. Liam got 3rd place in his school fun run. He's so proud of himself. Good for you, Liam. 3rd place. That's awesome. What event was it? Let me know what event it was. Let's see. SK says, I'm sorry I'm taking so long to answer some of your questions, guys. It won't go over to the next ones. There it is. That's what happens when you smoke cigars. Yeah, I mean cigarettes. Yeah, you're right. My dad used to smoke too, and I was so glad when my dad quit. But my dad used to smoke cigarettes too. So let's see. Moving right along. So the letter Q is Kai, ut, and the letter A is ut, and Y, Kai. Lie, yai. Kahwit, ot. Kahwit, ot, kwatwit. Wouldn't it be crazy if I learned this and I do a whole show in Klingon? Oh my God. Like I would have and I say this with love, I would have every Star Trek nerd loving my show if I could do a whole show in Klingon. I could barely do one in English. So, let's see. Kayot, ot, yat, kwai. Chai. You know, the funny thing is you go chai, and somebody go, hey, you speak Klingon? No, I was just clearing my throat. Yeah, because that's what it sounds like. Let's see. Okay, SK says, I saw a kid being bullied at school the other day and was bullying him and saying words that sound like you're cursing, but you're not. Yeah, my son does that. It really ticks me off. It really ticks off me and my wife. He does that all day long, and it's like, but I'm not cursing. Today is a good day to die. Oh yeah, that's a very, very Klingon thing to say. Let's see. Today is a good day to die. All right, let's see the translation for that. Chedlum yem kwa hagum havam cheding homen kwa hagum. That wasn't it. I was just clearing my throat, guys. But yeah, yard. Ooh, I got that wrong. All right, try again. Cha. Oh, I got it wrong again. Act. Oh, not doing very good, guys. I thought that was... Damn. Cha. There we go. Act. Yeah, there we go. All right, we just passed another level, guys. Oh, I got 12 things. I'm sorry. SK, I've got like 12 things from you. 12 messages that you sent a question, but I have no questions. So we send them. We had to run 100 meters. Is that what Liam? Wow, Liam had to run 100 meters. Okay, so you guys understand. That's it in a nutshell. Go to Duolingo.com. Create an account and start learning Klingon or learn any other language you guys want to learn. My phone is glitching. Yeah, it's glitching. 12 messages and not one message from you is for sure. And I just got another 4 from you. Yeah, technology, right? When it glitches out. Sheesh. So what else you guys want? So Liam, good job. What about your other son? What does your other son do? Tully, he likes any kind of sports? Yeah, you're glitching for shizzy, my brother. You're glitching for shizzy, cause it's like counting off. It on my end it's like 3, 6, 9, 12, and it just keeps counting up. But when you look, there's nothing there. So I don't know. Yeah, you're gonna have to put it in the comment section. So what else have you guys been up to? Especially you, SK. Haven't seen you on the show in a while. Please join me tomorrow. I am for sure gonna do. Hold on. I am surely tomorrow going to do 101 dad jokes. Please join me. We have to do the show again because we lost the feed. But please join me tomorrow for that. Guess what, guys? It's just a minute left and we're going to get dropped. So I don't want to get dropped. Thank you so much for learning Klingon with me. Be sure to remember that live feed is brought to you by theBULLYexposed.com, a 501c3 nonprofit organization geared at helping survivors of bullying. So let them help you. Also brought to you by Traveling Tech Teacher for all your digital resources. Check out travelingtechteacher.com and check it out. I just looked up how to say bye in Klingon. And bye in Klingon is bye. So let's end with that by saying goodbye in Klingon. That's the best way to end it. Bye. And Tully says he had fun. Great. I'm glad that you guys have fun. I can't believe that bye, that Klingon, that bye in Klingon is bye. That's stupid. So I can make up stuff, right? Nobody would know, right? Hackschmack. Hackschmack. Or we'll say it in Italian. How's that? A presto. See you later. A presto. And remember, anyone can wear the crown. Anyone can be a hero. Be kind to one another, guys, and have a great day. Bye now.